Yeah, we're back to some. Well, we're gonna get a lot. I'm sure, as we've heard in the intro, Liam's got a lot he wants to get off his chest. It's been a week, but how about we start with something a bit nice, just to get you into it.
Liam. Ease me into it like a latex gimp suit. You've got to go slow. You've got to use plenty of lube, and
I think I've got some down here somewhere.
Okay, good. Get it ready. Get it at the ready, and ease me into it. I'm ready. I'm ready to have a nice night because again, today sucked.
Okay, so we'll start with a nice game. So we were actually discussing this just before we were recording.
You've still not told me what this is.
I've not told you, but here's the setup. I've given you a bit. So we were talking just before this. It turns out from recent developments, I'm a pretty good wingman for you. Would you say?
I would say you're an excellent wingman. In fact, I think you get me. You get me, bro.
You get me, bro.
I mean, yeah. So I like to be wingmanned. I like to be wingmanned. I like people giving me attention in clubs. And you say you're a good one, but we haven't actually tested this yet.
You haven't tested it yet, but this is why I've come at this game. So at the same time as that, we recently been having chat where I've been saying to Liam, you know what? I've shown him bits, but I was like, you probably love pro wrestling. I feel like this could be a new obsession for you.
Yeah.
So I've decided to combine the two ideas.
Sexy wrestling.
We'll probably play this game throughout the episode because I haven't lined up a whole list of these yet. Okay. So randomly for the episode, I might just show you more. I've got a few of mine now. I'm going to show you wrestlers that I think you would dig.
Okay.
That you would want to saw them in a bar. You'd be like,
I want to buy you a drink and tug you.
You'd walk up to them and be like, whoa, sex.
I mean, you've met me. I definitely would not be going, whoa, sex.
He would.
The world's oldest twink.
Off camera, he sounds like a 50-year-old man from Cockney days.
Would you say I'm remotely... I always get asked it before you get the game going. Am I a manly man? Like he says in the most high-pitched voice he's ever heard. Or am I a little more femme? I'm not insulted either way.
You're like the solid mix because guess what, guys? Liam does boxing. I learned this week.
Literally,
you can't really get more manly than that, right?
Yeah, I was getting sweaty with older men, just hugging them real fucking tight. I mean, you try to get me to wrestling right after, which says a lot about you.
I was trying to convince him to go, but then I thought about it and I thought, with the way my health is, I'd take one fucking bump and then I would put my back out, and that would be all she wrote on an in-ring career.
Well, again, we'll just do some amateur wrestling here. We'll get the mud bath. We'll get some. We'll get one of those kiddie pools. Fill it with mud. Live stream it.
Fill it with Jello.
Jello. There you go.
That's one for the American fans there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Boy.
So I've got a few wrestlers in mind. I'm gonna just have to pull them up on my phone, and throughout the episode, I'll probably stop if I think of another one and just be like, "Here, look at this one." Your job is just to give me a grading on 1 to 10. So 1 being wouldn't go near them even if you're on the other side of the world and had the longest fucking pole. 10, you would see them at a bar and immediately pounce on them.
Okay, I mean that made me sound a little bit like a predator, but okay.
I mean.
I just do
I can neither confirm or deny what you're saying, but yeah. So I will bring the pictures up on here on the edit.
Watch them all be 10s. Watch them all be 10s.
But for now, we will start because this will start because I showed you a picture of Tyler Bates,
and I was masturbating right after.
Filer Bay, as we call him, because those thighs.
Well, I was saying you thick thighs. That's my go-to. If you got thick thighs, make my dick rise. In no less terms, that's my go-to. I want to be. What is it? Which Bond film is it? It's a GoldenEye, where the bad girl crushes people with her thighs. I always get them mixed up. I'm sure it's either GoldenEye or The World Is Not Enough. It's one of them two.
It's one of them two.
She just orgasms and crushes them. That's what I want happening to me right now.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start with the Urchin Prince, Drew Parker.
Okay. So I've got. Very pretty face. I'm into that.
He basically looks like it's like a Boy Next Door look with a bit of an impish quality.
So from the face, from the neck up, I'm all game. I'm gonna say a good solid 8. Great. What's my complaint gonna be, Greg? What have you not provided me with, as far as neck down?
He's not that ripped.
Well, it doesn't have to be ripped. But come on.
He's got no carpeting.
I like at least a little bit of stuff. I can see a little bit there. I can see a tiny bit there.
Would it sway if I told you that Drew is he does a lot of deathmatch wrestling, so that's with a lot of bleeding and stuff. Well, that's what he looks like when he wears his mask to the ring.
He's definitely more ripped there as well. That's doing a little bit more for me. I'm gonna give him a 7 because I'm there. I definitely wouldn't kick him out of bed. But I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd be. He wouldn't be the first guy I buy a drink for.
I'd say for a lot of these wrestling ones, you're gonna have to exclude the carpeting because typically they
have to shave, don't they?
And
Yeah.
they like not a lot of them will have it.
Okay, I wish he was a little bit beefier. Like I like a ripped guy, but I'm like a stocky, like big guy kind of guy. If that makes sense. Like I like a rugby type. Like the one you showed me with the massive fucking thighs. Give me that.
Well, speaking of which,
let's give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7.
I'm gonna give him 7.
7 inches.
That's good. That's good. I'm off to a good start. I mean, I think a lot of these I'm just kind of testing the water.
Yeah. Okay.
For future ideas if we're ever out on a night out again. How about we go for a bit of synergy? So I showed you Tyler Bate earlier. I'm going to show you his tag team partner. So he's in a tag team with a guy called Trent Seven, and they're a tag team called Mustache Mountain.
I mean,
for obvious reasons.
In the name alone, I'm pretty much. Can I give a rating without even looking at him?
And he's more senior, but it's like
again,
it's a good senior.
That's a 10 out of 10 right there, my friend. That's a beautiful fucking man. Let's have a look. So you got the grey in the beard. You've got the. I'm an absolute sucker for a beard and a mustache. Like I know
he's also a very snazzy dresser. He loves his clothes, loves his crepes.
He looks like he looks after himself, and he looked like he could look after me as well, which I'm perfectly okay with. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10. He could tag team me any day.
Oh,
Mate, you've reached quite high there. I hope the rest are going to live up to that expectation.
Well, I'm sitting on a 7 and a 10 so far, so I'd say I'm doing pretty well. I think this next one.
Wish I was sitting on a 7.
This one could be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the picture up there, but I'll get it on my phone as well.
Yep.
Because I know you like. I don't want to give this an app comparison, but I know you obviously appreciate Drag Race. You appreciate like the theatrics, the makeup.
Yeah.
This is Cara Noir.
Oh, you showed me him before, and I remember exactly why. Well, there's that picture you're pointing out, which the guys can't see on the stream. But I dressed up. It was one of my friend's birthday party, and I was wearing some kind of feather garb around my neck, and I'd like done my face, and you were like, "You remind me of this wrestler," and I immediately looked. He's gorgeous, like he's absolutely gorgeous, and you're right. I do like the theatrics, and I do like the face. That body, man, look at that.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have to give me a minute. Don't take the phone away. I'm gonna give him.
Leave the room.
Okay, he's a little.
Got my cum towel.
He's a little bit prettier around the face, so he's not quite a 10 out of 10. I'm like an 8.5 because that body's rocking.
He's a dad as well. He's got a kid.
Oh, that's all I need. Does he want another kid? Me. Does he want to put a kid in me? Anyway, in me. 8.5. I'm doing a 0.5. I'm doing a point system as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's really, really good. Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. Like, this is what we like to hear. So I'm doing all right. We'll go for something a bit more mainstream.
Should we go out and wingman right after this? Are you going to take me to a club? Is that what's going to happen?
If you want, it's Friday night. We're in Newcastle,
baby.
And
I'm skint, so no. And I'm tired.
Yeah, I am a little bit as well. Okay, we'll go something a bit more mainstream because those last few were sort of more independent. Something I would do work for WWE. But what about the current AEW champion, the cleaner, Kenny Omega?
Okay, right. Okay, I've got some comments. Is that his haircut? Is that his hairstyle all the time? Because I'm not a fan of. Is that like a?
He has long,
like a mullet.
He has long. No, he has long curly hair. I'll find another picture, and he often dyes a different colors.
Because like I look body wise, yeah, I'm into that. Like again, you've got that like stocky dad bod. Okay.
Well,
I'm into that.
Well, at the moment he's full on heel, and he shaved his beard, so like the Lemmy look, with the little part shaved out, but he's still got like the.
I feel like all the elements are there, and I feel like everything is kind of like it's like not quite the sum of all of its part. Like I like the body, I like the beards, I like the hair, but there's something not quite clicking, and I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna go like 6 on this one.
6.
It's still not bad. I still wouldn't let him clean me out, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
I'm bringing nothing but filth to this podcast. That's all I am here for.
Because I have a lot of gay friends, and I've lived with a few of them. One of them who I lived with for a long time was infatuated with this guy. So I want to get your opinion.
Let's do it. Bring it on.
Because there's a lot here. Maybe if you look at him, you won't think, but if I tell you some more, you'll be like,
okay, there's a backstory to this one, is there?
A little bit.
Okay.
This is. That's a good picture. Fuck you, Google. Give us something good.
Give me my sexy boys. Give me my hunky boys.
We'll get an extra shot in the ring. Actually, no, we've got one posing. That would help.
That would.
We'll go with that one. This is Cesaro.
Oh, right, yeah, straight away. So a few more things that you may or may not know about me. Bald heads. Hey, Greg. Bald heads are kind of like a massive turn on for me. He is absolutely. Can I have that phone?
Okay.
Can you send me that picture?
Do you want to know more about him?
You've already sold me. You don't need to tell me more. Okay.
Switzerland.
Okay.
Speaks 6 languages.
Yep.
loves video games,
Okay.
and is a big fan of coffee.
Oh, okay.
He's also often considered pound for pound, because you look at him and think there's beefier wrestlers. Yeah. He's pound for pound considered one of the strongest wrestlers in WWE.
He looks lean.
One of his moves is called the Cesaro swing. He just grabs him by the legs and spins in a circle and just.
It's like it's I mean, I'm looking at his brow, and that's kind of doing it for me as well. He's got this like furrowed it's that. You mean you picked an excellent picture? I'm looking at the other ones, and they're all fucking excellent as well. He's like a solid 10.5 out of 10.
There he is with his gum shielding. He's just like ready to kick some ass.
Absolutely beautiful. Like, was your intention to get me horny on mic? Because if you're doing that, then that's what you've achieved. So well done.
Yeah, I know, right?
But no, yeah, he's the best so far. He wins. I don't need to say any more.
Okay.
But there is something about the bald head. I don't know why, but again, it's like I've clearly got a lot of daddy issues. I like an older guy, I like a beefy guy, and I like a bald guy. So, it's like pretty much a perfect recipe for Liam's daddy issues.
Okay, two more off the top of my head, just to kind of get another gauge, and we'll do my all-time favorite wrestler, which you may
all-time favorite, as in your favorite or the one you'd fuck.
All-time favorite.
Okay.
I mean, I'd fuck him as well. I've heard. There's a very short list for me, given I don't swing that way, but.
Yeah. But
there'd be a few. I'd be like, you know what?
There's always an exception. I've got a few.
If I had enough drugs and drank,
I've got a few lady passes in my repertoire.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, everyone does. Everyone does.
Well, that's a good picture. Ow. Okay, we'll go with him in the ring recently after his return. We got CM Punk.
Cute as fuck. I feel like you've just kind of set me up for a little bit of disappointment after the last guy. He's still great. Like, he's still like my type of tea.
So if we have to scale, Cesaro is at the peak.
He's the top
now.
So far.
That's fair.
And this guy's gorgeous. Yeah, he's absolutely gorgeous. And he's again, he's got that stocky build. I actually don't like that many abs. So like those like 8-packs that people fucking sport kind of piss me off, because I'm like, that's not real like muscle. That's not real strength. You've just like
So in that vein,
yeah.
While we're on this game. And I'll leave this for the next one. Because,
okay.
Well, what would you give Punk before?
We'll give him a solid 8. Solid 8.
I'll take that. So we'll end. Well, I'll if I think more, I'll pull them up on my phone throughout the episode. But what probably is the biggest wrestler on the planet?
Yeah.
Even though you can still class him as one. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay.
Bald.
Yeah, sexy.
I would say, given what you just lad said, maybe he gets more ripped every day. So is he at the point now where you're kind of like...
It's almost like diminishing returns a bit. Yeah, where it's like you're not even a human anymore. You're just mostly like...
So maybe
you're more muscle than man.
About like a late 2000s Rock.
Yeah.
He'd left wrestling, but he was a bald guy, and he was ripped, but he isn't as ripped as he is now, where he's just ridiculous.
Like I'm gonna tie in with my podcast, a South and Tales Rock. You've not seen that yet, have you?
No, but he's
what that
he's
era.
got the short hair.
2009, he was pretty beefy.
Yeah,
he wasn't like, again, just a walking pile of muscle. you know, like he's gorgeous. Like he's still like, gorgeous.
Starting out film career.
Yeah,
Rock, occasionally we'd have like the little bit of hair,
Scorpion King,
I guess.
Yeah. But like with the tail and the legs. I like a little bit of that. Yeah. Fuck it. I fucked it.
It's fine.
That was my main gripe, but I've got a shit ton more if you want to hear it.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you feel on that one.
You got more sexy men. You got more sexy men.
Before we get to that, I've thought of another baldy wonder, I think you will.
Is he sitting right in front of me?
He's a very intense guy, and I've got the funny thing is this whole segment. So for people who listen to this podcast, listen to the Back of the podcast, I'm a huge wrestling fan, as you can tell. I also collect a lot of wrestling figures. Like Liam, like just look to my left, like how. Essentially, it's been described to me. No one would be surprised if the way I died was they found me under an avalanche of plastic, paperbacks, and cardboard.
Well, I'm a little bit worried because, like, I'm stopping the night. You're obviously sleeping downstairs, and I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping here because I'm worried I'm going to wake up and it's going to be like toy soldiers, and these guys are going to be pinning like Gulliver's Travels. They're going to be pinning me the fuck down.
In my head, I try to think like Toy Story. So in the night, they just get down off the shelves, have a wrestling show.
Oh,
and we don't get to say it could be the best fucking show. It could be the best fucking show ever.
We should set up the hidden cams around the room. Although I don't know if you dig that. That might be a bit of an invasion of privacy. Give me a baldy guy. I'm waiting.
Okay, this guy, he's very intense. So I think if he was this way inclined, he would destroy you in the best possible ways. This is
speaking my language, bro.
Now formerly carrying Cross, going back to his old wrestling name, Killer Cross.
Oh, hello. Yeah, you definitely know my type. But again, like you're right, I kind of want him to destroy. As you say, I want him to destroy me, and then I want him to like give me pocket money afterwards.
Give me yourself a pick and
give me an allowance. No, this is he's fucking stunning. That's a 10 inches.
Although this might make you jealous, that's him and his new fiance.
She can fuck off. I mean, she's gorgeous. Let's be honest. She's
stunning.
She's absolutely stunning.
No, I will have to probably show you his entrance because one of the best things ever. And she's all a part of the entrance. So yeah, Killer Cross.
I'm not ready for you.
Where's he ranking?
Just below that the Swedish guy. Is he Swedish?
Swedish.
Yeah,
just Swiss Superman.
Just below the Swiss guy because he's like I don't think anything's going to be him because that's like if you're describing if I had like a computer and you're like right type in make a model of your perfect man, that's the guy right there. Like he's absolutely wonderful. He's like just the right level of bulky. No, he's great though. He's great.
It must just be a trend that gay guys must really love Cesaro because again, my old flatmate.
It's the look. He's got
like basically. He'd watch wrestling with me, but not pay attention. As soon as Cesaro came on, bam.
Fully erect.
My bed was flooded.
Have you got a Cesaro toy? Because that might go missing.
Whoa, it's not a toy.
Inside of me. I'm sorry.
It's an action figure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because that will go missing.
Unfortunately, I don't yet.
I know what I'm getting myself.
Christmas is around the corner.
Christmas comes once a year. Yes.
You know what? I've actually got an interesting one.
Sexy man.
So you obviously know who Luke Perry is, right?
I do, actually, yeah.
Well,
brilliant.
Did you know his son is a wrestler and he's very popular at the moment?
With the ladies? Or just with
just in general. Just in general. So obviously the big thing is AEW is like the new upstart company. It's already 2 years in and it's already WWE's biggest rival. And he's essentially going to be one of their stars to take the company into the future. Everyone loves him.
Okay, bring it. I'm ready to be wowed with this sexy man.
I think you'll dig him. He's got a cute boyish charm because he is still a young.
I'm not even going to think about this one. I'm just going to look and give a number because I think I'm thinking too much sometimes. So I'm just going to look and just the first number that comes to my head. Because I've not done this yet. So
I mean, now that I've told you it's his dad, you will probably see the resemblance.
Okay, he's pretty. I'm going to give him a 6. Shit, sorry, that was the number. He's a little bit skinny for me. He's a little.
No, he's getting jacked by the day.
As long as he's getting jacked by the day,
day. Okay. And he's starting to get a bit of a beard.
Good face, good hair.
Yeah.
But just a little in that picture anyway, a little bit skinny for me.
He's called Jungle Boy, and do you want to see his tag team partner?
I'll always Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy.
I actually have the figure of these two because they are great.
Let's have a look. Bring it.
You might probably prefer his partner, actually.
I'm just going to give a number again. I'm just going to go straight into the number.
Luchasaurus.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that body's... I can't really see his face. I don't know if I'd be okay with the mask.
No. If you were going to go to bed with him, it has to be with the mask.
Then that's a 10. That's a 10 out of 10. Why wouldn't I? Like, his body's fucking stunning.
And they're part of the tag team Jurassic Express.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. No, man, he's cute as fuck, even with the mask. In fact, especially with the mask.
And he's like he's really tall.
Okay,
and he's really jacked.
Yeah.
Essentially,
you just made a list of
the last guy was Jack Perry, aka Jungle Boy. He comes out of the ring on his shoulders if they're going in for a tag team match, and Luchasaurus towers above him. He's a big dude.
I have always wanted to scream a name like Luchasaurus in bed, so I think that would take off a few boxes as far as fantasies go.
Luchasaurus!
Genius. Absolutely genius. No, man, you do have my type to a T, which is, wingmanning to the gods. Love it. I fucking love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Another wrestler.
Yeah, boy.
For one of the big AEW guys.
Bring it.
John Moxley. I think this one could be... I don't know where this could go. I want to know.
I'm going to do a number. I'm just going to do a number. All right, you that's a 10. That's my dream daddy right there. That's my absolute dream daddy. Are you serious? That's my perfect man. That's literally my perfect man. He's gorgeous. I want him. He's just got... I like a little bit, like not flab, but I like a little bit of meat. I like my meat raw. And
when he hits,
not lean.
He hits hard.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Very fucking hard.
Again, you've got that shaved head. You've got the beards. That's I get tingles. That's a 10. That might be rivaling the last guy. Who's my other
Cesaro?
10? Yeah,
Cesaro was number 10.
Wait, okay. They're quite different. They're both the bald guys, but they
want to see Moxley in an eye patch?
Absolutely. Hello. Oh, he's cute as fuck. No, he's absolutely adorable. Are you serious? I didn't realize there were this many hot men in wrestling. Like I knew wrestling had hot men, but not this many.
I think we're gonna do. I'm definitely gonna get you on for a lot more episodes, and I think the next one you'll be like, you'll be wearing a wrestling T-shirt, and I'll be like, yeah.
Can I just have my own special?
We got Liam's card into wrestling. He's a licensed member. It's fine.
I want my own special section where I just rank the hot guys. Like at the end of the pod, where I'm like, right, this is Liam's hot guy corner, and I just say how hot they were the entire time.
Praise last one for this episode because I want to do this one because he is one of my all-time favorites at the moment.
Okay.
He fucking destroy. Actually, hang on, I've got two.
Oh, okay.
This one, he's one of my all-time favorites. He fucking destroys people at the moment. He's like one of the best wrestlers on the planet. But I want to
gauge what the
I want to see
what the vein. Yeah, go on.
He's Austrian.
Okay. We like Austrians. Yeah.
He's a beast.
So beast.
But he's got a bit of a
from the east.
You see him. He's got a bit of a seriousness about him.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's not. Not going to cut the. That's not.
I will show you a match featuring. So this is Walter, by the way, or Volta.
I'm slightly worried it's the face that he's making though. That's kind of put me off a little bit because he looks like he's smelling his own farts in that picture.
Okay, right. Well, here's the thing. It's like you're a guy like my best friend and the guy we knew at school. Oliver said he does look like a giant baby.
That's what's put me off. Yeah.
I will show you highlights from a match featuring him later on.
Okay.
During recording. And you'll probably be like, "Yes, Daddy."
Okay, no, I'm here for that. I just the face has put me off a bit. He's he's sniffing his own farts and that. But I'm here for it. Bring it on.
And the last one,
you better finish. You better finish good.
I think this will be a recurring segment because this is fun.
Liam talks about hot guys in wrestling.
Yeah, Liam rating wrestling guys. This is Tommaso Ciampa.
Ooh. That's 10. That's a big. I'm just like, I think I must have been like born upside down because I love as much hair as possible from the neck down, like the chin down, and as much little as possible. Like flip it. I just love it. I love a big beard. I love little. Oh, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful man.
Well,
this is it. I've clearly got some daddy issues because he's a little bit older than me, but you know.
I want to see him looking very intense and
always.
Lighting. Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
That's
what I want. That's what I need.
There you go.
You finished.
You want him looking like this,
just looking over you, sweat dripping
before he's about to mount you.
I would. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd die happy right then and there. Mate, you've brought me some. There've been very few misses. Like if there's been a miss, it's like
I would say I'm doing well because I didn't get anything below a 5.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. Which is good. Good numbers. Good numbers.